check. We're reporting live from Sound River Studio with the Gwen Effect podcast for episode 28, our Christmas special with our favorite girl, Gin, who's joining us again this year. And I have been given the privilege of having this microphone
Don't let it get
for the whole night. And so I will, it's already gone to my head, and the ego has begun, and I will be prepping for my comedy special now.
What is the name of the comedy special?
I think maybe we'll have to think about that.
Maybe we'll think about it. Tell us by the end of the show.
It's comedy special. I think
wonderful.
Workshop,
just plain Jane.
Right? Do you guys ever listen to Nikki Glaser?
No.
Did you guys ever see the roast of Tom Brady?
Yes, and she was on there, and she was so hilarious. Yes,
and,
she ripped him apart.
Are because she's really vulgar.
Okay, we love vulgar. We love vulgar.
You would think she's hilarious.
I would,
she's so funny.
But she's this beautiful little blonde,
stunning, and she has a short king husband, and she's great. And then everybody on I follow her on Instagram, and everybody's always just ripping her up, but she's so fucking funny because they just don't get the humor. This is why
they don't. It's and I realize I move my head a lot when I talk.
The whole time I'm I know you're it's me is my story,
but
I feel like it's on me. And
no, it's my antlers.
That
it's our antlers.
The antlers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Virginia, welcome back. We're so excited to have you. When I asked, I was yes. How exciting. We've got
an honor. It's an honor
to have you back with us in studio.
Yeah, I love it.
So we were just kind of talking briefly about what the heck
just going 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Just 4 minutes and 12 seconds, and then Joey cut us, and we had to restart for the first time in 28 episodes. So we are doing pretty good, I would consider.
Yeah.
Where have you been since last Christmas?
Okay, so this year has been nuts. Crazy town in a good way. Crazy town. In a good way. So my novel In the Hands of Men got picked up by Audible. My dream narrator, Devry Jacobs, was put on the job to narrate.
Who is this
Mohawk actress from Ganawage, Reservation Dogs, Rhyme for Young Ghouls. Look them up, fall in love. Come on. Yeah.
That's my plan tonight. Find it on Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
Echo, oh my goodness,
she's beautiful. I've seen videos and of tapings and stuff of her in studio.
Yep.
And she is, everything and more.
And just
Katie's laughing at me, but I am easily obsessed with her. I don't know her name, but I'm oh.
No, I just feel I keep thinking about this mic, and then every time I lift it up, I feel I'm background vocals.
Check.
This
just in.
But I just could imagine being so captivated by this person.
Yeah.
Who is so empowering, and you both have the same
cultural background,
motives and wants for society and the community and being there together. Yes, thank you for filling in there, Caitlin, with everything.
No problem.
So this was in Toronto.
Where we recorded. It was just wonderful. I was definitely fangirling because dream narrator.
I would be speechless.
Yeah, it was one of those moments that was that was who I wanted to narrate, but it felt like I couldn't even say that out loud because people were going to be okay, debut, good luck.
So when you got the initial forward, hey, this is who we're thinking of doing it.
I just screamed. I literally threw my phone across the room. My phone is super smashed. Not from that, it already was smashed. So I didn't
get out.
But it probably got an extra crack in it at that point. Well deserved crack.
Wow. So it took you about 3.5 days, you were saying?
Yeah, 3.5 days. Honestly, Dev did the most brilliant job. It was their first time narrating.
Yes.
And that's tough.
You said,
going into all the different characters and just speaking for that long, I'm okay, you need some tea? Are you good?
Yeah, absolutely. Was there multiple breaks in between, or did she kind of signal?
Honestly, she didn't take too many breaks.
Really?
Yeah,
she's
a natural.
Used to that though.
A natural, yeah, for sure, right? It was
her work ethic and other projects, understand.
Yeah.
Fuck. We were
Mic drop.
talking. Well, okay, no, we were talking. I know. I was how do I hold this?
So that is incredible. Your audiobook.
No, yes. I had a question.
Sorry. I'm redirecting here.
Well, I wanted to know because we talked about it really quickly, but like how your involvement was in that process that you were able to.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. So I was able to be in the studio every single day, every single session. And I guess that's like not a normal thing.
Right. You think it would be.
Yeah. So it was one of those things, but I learned like after the fact, they're like, oh, this is like the first time we've had an author in for every single session.
Do you think it's because it would be intimidating for the person reading?
I think so. And I don't maybe know if they'd want like authors to be like too controlling. I'm not really sure what the reason was, but I wanted to be, as long as Devry wanted me there, because I was like, In the Hands of Men is gritty, like you have to kind of go to the headspace of, you're talking about sexual abuse, and I was like, do you want me there?
Right.
And she was like, honestly,
it's like a vulnerable place.
Yeah,
right?
and she was like, honestly, the more Mohawk women in the room,
how empowering.
I love it. So I was like,
That's
heck yeah.
great.
So that was a good moment.
Yeah. Do you guys are you friends now?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, which is cool.
How exciting.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so audiobooks out. Super neat. Super incredible.
Neato.
What now? Like, what next?
So yeah, I'm like on my third draft of the sequel, so it'll be out sometime next year.
I remember last year at this time you were saying that you were just starting it.
Yeah, just starting it. So I am wrapping up this draft before Christmas, so we are in crunch time. I wrote another novel this year that I'm going to be picking up again in the new year, and in February I'll be in Banff adapting In the Hands of Men into a limited series, or maybe a full series, we're not sure yet, but we're going to be writing season 1.
I have goosebumps. This is
so you're going on a scholarship.
Cool.
Yeah, so like the Banff School of Arts and Creativity in Banff.
Why do you say Banff with a TH?
Banff.
I don't know.
I think I said it weird too. I think I was like Banff.
But Katie, stop that.
How do you say Banff?
Banff.
Banff. Well, you sound like you're pronouncing with the TH.
Banff.
I don't know. I feel like my lipstick is not
I'm
allowed.
Just watching her lips. I'm just captivated.
I had to bring out the red lips again.
Yeah.
And I remember last year being like, hey, like, should I do this? Because I think I was really like aware of it while we were shooting. I was like, was it annoying? And I'm like, no, I liked it on camera.
We all love a good lip.
I liked it on camera.
I told you in that picture, I look like a corpse right now. Somebody get me some
red
blush.
Get some red lipstick, baby.
Something, some gloss or anything.
How long are you in Banff for?
I'm there for like 3.5 weeks or something. Yeah. They've been warning me like don't hike alone so I don't get like eaten by a cougar.
Have you been there?
You're valuable.
before?
You're very important. You need to be there.
No, I haven't. No.
Oh my God.
But I love cougars. I love cougars.
It's gonna be hard to resist.
I'm obsessed.
Solar walks. Meow.
Kitty.
Oh my God. I'm so happy for you. This is an exclusive for us.
This is an exclusive.
Right now.
Yeah.
Major.
This is
Heck
huge.
yeah.
I cannot wait to follow along.
You're a celebrity.
I think that last year, it was like the exclusive that we like knew it was being picked up by Audible. Was that a thing?
Yes, there was the chance.
There was a chance of it.
Yeah.
It was maybe, it had been pitched maybe. I don't even know, but yeah.
Go back and rewatch that episode.
Go back and rewatch it. Catch up.
I just have so many questions. So yeah, you're gonna fall in love with that place. I just know it's gonna be totally your vibe.
I'm stoked.
How long have you known this for, that this is happening?
I've known this for like a few weeks.
So it's
still really, really fresh. Yeah, and I feel like this time of the year it's like so busy that I haven't even processed.
And
you won't process until you're like on the plane.
Exactly. That's like this whole year has been like just like one thing after another, and it's like after I'm like, oh whoa, that was cool. But then there's the next thing, and I'm like, okay, like.
So you know how like deserving you are of these opportunities? Like
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, you are. Like I hope that you take time to feel pride and
oh my goodness.
Yeah,
like when you're there, just sit there and be like, I did it.
I did it.
I
did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me.
Oh
Thank you.
I mean it, of course.
Katie doesn't really share, like she's not that empathetic. So this is huge.
This is a big moment.
Yeah. It's on camera.
You're really holding on to that
now
mic.
Let me crack a joke.
Comedy special back.
Yeah.
Wow,
that means a lot to me though.
So yeah, make sure you guys follow along. Like I think this is going to be huge. And I've read the book and it's phenomenal. And
Thank you.
I couldn't, like to see it on screen is going to be another
That's the thing, right? I'm like, no, we're manifesting this.
Oh, are we ever?
Yeah.
I can't wait to
and
hear
it'll be
more.
Sexy.
We will be here in the studio.
Sexy as well, right?
Oh,
It'll be empowering.
All of the things.
Yeah, we're stoked.
So cool. Are you like, do you know anybody out there? Like, what's that process look like?
I don't know anything. I'm going in completely like,
which is
no
good.
expectations.
No expectation.
It was wide open.
Yeah, exactly.
Just open heart, open mind.
Yeah, I was in Europe in the summer for like a little screenwriting thing in France, and it was like I had no idea what I was no expectation. Traveling alone for the first time.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Okay.
But like I do not speak French, so that was...
Je m'appelle Gin.
Yeah, je m'appelle Gin, yeah. So that was one of those things that it was wild, but it was really, really cool. I made like amazing friends, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just like start throwing myself into these like scary, the saying yes for sure, right? Because I feel like I'm one of those people that's always like doing it scared, you know, but do it.
I just said this to my mom the other day. Okay, so I have joined a handful.
I know, we're so jingly.
I have joined a handful of like solo female travelers Facebook groups.
Yes.
So if you ever want to go on a trip, let me know.
Can we please?
Yes,
I would love this. Yeah.
Tamara wanted to go out west, and so maybe we can meet you out there.
Yeah.
But where am I going with this? Sorry, I've had some gin, so I'm like,
literally had some Virginia.
Tis the season.
But so solo traveling. Okay, I said this to my mom the other day and I shared it, that people will always choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven.
Exactly.
And so pushing yourself into those experiences, right? Incredible.
Yeah. Wow, that
major.
just gave me shivers.
No, for
it's
sure.
True, right?
This
really
episode
true.
is already life-changing.
Yeah, and it was supposed to not be serious, but look at us.
But people will throw themselves in a familiar hell and a life-changing
Then a unfamiliar heaven, right? Or like
or unfamiliar heavens, which could be probably life-changing,
right?
Definitely. On so many levels. I think that can go for really cool. Doing things, relationships, friendships, work.
So now that you've been in it, what's advice that you would give to somebody who has like anxiety about like pushing themselves to do those things?
I think very. I'm like, wait, it's my time. It's my time. I think honestly, like, do it scared is like the biggest thing.
Go right
through it. And like, because I do so many things and I'm like genuinely shaking. I have like bad anxiety. I have OCD.
You have anxiety. No, I wouldn't have thought that.
I got diagnosed actually this year. That was another with
what a
OCD.
Big year it's been for you.
Yeah. And so I've had it since I was a child, but I was never diagnosed.
Okay.
And so it's one of those things that I would like, sometimes my anxiety would be such a way that I'd be like physically shaking.
And
like my hand. Yeah. Right. And so I've done a lot of things in my life just terrified. But it's like, it always is worth it. And even that high after the fact of like, hey, was that so bad? Like, it was everything
when you
learned.
When you come off the adrenaline, and you're sitting there now thinking back, was it as bad as you anticipated?
And what did you learn from it?
What we get into our minds prior to is what we instill, like, okay, this is going to be horrible, this isn't going to be good. And then you do it and you're like, that was great.
Okay, yeah, and you really learn like what you can manage and like how strong we are as humans, right?
Resilient. We were just talking about this with the guys from U60.
Okay, yeah.
And they were incredible. And I was like, what does U60 mean? And they said, well, you know, when you're tapped out and you're at your very low, you tap into your potential of that percent. Yeah. You know, and what we are.
Do you want me to rephrase
and what we are capable of and the resilience that we do have. No, but you're tapping into that 60%.
Yes.
That we have left.
Yeah. So they said that when you're at your bottom
point, like
you
rock
still
bottom
have
basements.
60% untapped potential.
Yes. So to tap into that.
Yeah.
Because we usually only use 40. Yeah. That we're that we
exactly.
Have the potential of.
This is helpful.
I know, Caitlin.
This is helpful. Also, go back and watch that episode and you'll know what Tamara's talking about.
Jared and Michael, great guys.
Okay, so this is like a trend. I don't know if this is like a trend, but I saw it online. I'm guilty for that. Like, I read somewhere. I saw somewhere, but it's like all just Instagram reels.
Yeah.
But it said like, okay, so if you're going alone and you, like, for me, if I'm like sitting at a table, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? What am I doing? They said, bring a book.
Yep.
Carry a book with you.
Yeah, and I always do.
Right? And then just you can sit at a table and have a book.
Yeah.
And then you like feel more...
Unless it's like a really obnoxious book, like Come As You Are. Just like the guide to female sexuality. Empowering your orgasm.
I'm during my placement in a public school, I brought 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my God.
And was reading it in the lunchroom. And I'm like 16 I would have been after, so probably 17 at the time.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking back, I'm like, how embarrassing. Like, I'm this child reading this dirty, submissive, like dominant book.
Yeah.
And there's teachers around me.
Yeah. I've never seen that movie.
Maybe they picked it up after. Maybe they were like, you know what, I'm inspired.
It was just
BDSM.
It was for a project.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
Did you like that book?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't read it for a really long time.
Revisit.
I don't feel like I was a woman then.
Yeah. You're like, I'm a little girl.
I don't think I was dominant and empowering as I am now. alpha.
He won't let her go pee.
I'm like, oh, what does this mean? They're whipping each other.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. How many spanks? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I love it.
So
I love it. How it works.
So you went to France.
I went to France. Yes.
Solo.
I went to France solo. Do not speak the language.
How was it? Like, did you get by? Obviously.
I got by. I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here.
Here you are.
I took multiple trains. They do not say the stop.
Oh.
The stop was like, you
How do you know?
can have this app, but then like my like Wi-Fi wasn't like working. So I was like,
Sounds like a nightmare.
It was okay. There was one time I missed my stop because I was like, well, I don't want to go any further. So I got off one stop early accidentally, and I got off in Disneyland Paris.
Wow.
And so like that was kind of cool. All of a sudden I see all like the Mickey and Minnie Mouse balloons, and I'm like, oh shit.
So cool.
This is not where I'm supposed to be.
You were like, maybe it is where
but
I'm
maybe
supposed
this
to
is
be.
where I'm meant to be. Yeah. So that was kind of exciting. I mean, like, to have a wrong stop, that's the best place.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it was scary. I was so nervous, but I think that the year was so busy that as well, it's like I didn't have time to even have expectations or fret about it too much until it was like, okay, get on the plane. There you go.
You're gone.
Yeah, you're gone.
No turning back now.
No turning back. Yeah. And I met like so many like brilliant writers. I met Connor Pritchard, who like wrote Workaholics. He's like my pal now.
Wow.
Martin Olson.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
like
so nice
Phineas and Ferb. Like,
when you push yourself out of that realm of things, you start networking with people that are
Phineas
in your
and
similar
yeah.
thing
Did
too.
you ask like all the demything things about like, have you seen those like conspiracy theories about Phineas
and
and Ferb?
Ferb? No.
Yeah, there's like about the sister.
Okay. No,
and,
I didn't
like-
ask all these questions. I didn't ask all these important questions. I should have.
Maybe I can forward them to you. And
Maybe
you
you
can-
I can email
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like
Can you
we're homies
debunk
now. He
these
was
for
he was
us?
my mentor, and that was the thing. Like, you know, getting paired up with Martin, and he was like my mentor on the screenplay for In the Hands of Men, and I was like, you know, is like that gonna be a good match?
This
like
is major.
And then he was like brilliant. He was like, this is exactly what the world needs. Like, this is stopping like toxic men. Like, he's like, what the hell? Like, this is fucking brilliant.
And I was like, hear that from a man.
Hear that from a man. Because
Yeah.
I was like,
a very intelligent.
exactly. And I was like, thank you. You're like reinstilling my faith in men, Martin. Love it.
Unbelievable. Good for you for giving yourself those experiences.
It was a big year.
I'm just
Yeah,
permanent
thank you.
smile right now for you. I think
It's really cool.
I just think it's
Anything
such a beautiful-
else that you want to like add to that very full year?
Let's think.
Well, my year was shit.
Yeah, how was your year? How was your year?
I mean, I too have pushed myself out.
You
with,
have.
Like,
Good
speaking
experience.
and
You
stuff
have.
like that.
Yeah.
But I get that. Like you get asked this. You know, you're like, yeah, absolutely. Like jump on in, and then
yeah.
days before, hours before, you're like, what the fuck did I do? What am I doing? You get imposter syndrome.
Oh my gosh,
And you're like,
yeah.
why me? Like,
Yep.
how am I in that potential? You know, and I know, Katie, you have done this too with your business.
I saw
and
this post the
pushing
other day.
yourself.
I don't feel imposter syndrome anymore.
Good.
But you do
Good.
experience
I
it,
read
and
this
it's
post the
very
other day
scary.
that when you're feeling imposter syndrome, own it and say, I've got this whole group fooled. Like, how good am I to have this whole group?
Yeah.
Fooled.
And you can do hard things, is what I wrote it on my mirror. You can do hard things.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
And every time you do it, it's great.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels so good, and you're like, okay, I can't wait till the next opportunity.
Exactly.
But then you're so scared when it comes up again.
It's one of those things that after each thing, you're like, I'm not going to be as scared anymore
Yeah.
for the next thing because look how easy that went, and I feel so validated. And then the next thing rolls around, you're like, oh, I'm so scared
I'm
again.
terrified.
Stephen
Who the
King.
fuck am I?
Yeah, right. Stephen King just got on Threads. I don't know. Are you either of you on Threads?
I'm not on
I'm
Threads. I
not,
click
no.
on things. I get like
But I do
lured
love
and I
Stephen
click on
King.
things and then it's
Yeah.
like download the app and I'm like, no.
No, I
And then
can't do it.
close
I can't do it. That's like
Yeah.
me with like TikTok. Like I like can't do TikToks.
Tamara
but
always sends me TikToks and I can never open them because I don't have the app.
Oh, when I'm at the gym, I go on TikTok. That's the only time, though, I do go on
You
TikTok.
don't tell me
short
much,
little
yeah.
bursts of yeah. But no, Stephen King
Cardio.
is on Threads now, and he was like talking about how like he has imposter syndrome, and I was like,
Interesting.
okay, if
It's a normal thing.
Stevie has it, we can all get by here.
Yeah.
I'm like writing my next like nonfiction that's gonna be out in 2025 as well.
Oh
the deadlines are
goodness.
piling. Like
Yeah.
is on imposter syndrome, but more so from like the like Mohawk lens of being like white passing Mohawk
Yes.
mixed Euro, and so it's like that of like interjecting yourself into community, but then like taking space while holding space
And having this privilege of having
exactly
right?
yeah, have like moving through life with white privilege, having the privilege to like disclose my indigeneity like if it's an unsafe place, people can just assume I'm white and I am safer, right? So I'm like writing this project, and right now because I'm in school for Gunningeha, so that's the thing right now. So I'm like learning the language, which is really, really cool. But then there's also sometimes even imposter syndrome with that, right? Of like
I know some Mohawk. Hanyaksa.
Hurry
up.
Yep.
Kainoro? Right.
Gunarunkwa, isn't it? Is it Gunarunkwa?
Maybe. I love you.
I love you? Yeah.
Okay.
I love this.
That, but I tried.
I love this. Okay, what else do you know? Sago?
Yeah,
Hello?
Hello? I know that one.
I know.
Onio the Hajj? How's it going?
No, that's all I know.
That's cool,
I just know
though.
Honey Oxide.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
Leslie Andrews used to yell it to me all the time. Like,
Hanyo.
Yeah.
I love Leslie Andrews.
I know, she's wonderful.
Yep.
Another empowering.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, guys, should we play some Would You
We
Rather?
should definitely play some Would You Rather.
Should we have a swig of our drink?
Yeah, sorry, I'm already there. My mojito.
Are they good? They're not alcoholic.
They're non-alc.
Okay.
They're good though.
I had
atypique.
Interesting. Sounds delish.
Atypique.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of an alcoholic drink here.
Did you guys watch the show Atypical?
I don't watch any shows except for how to paint oil paintings on YouTube.
So I love.
How's it going? Are you a paint night?
Yeah, I would love to have one.
I'm always wanting people to do arts and crafts with me, and like no one will.
Anytime, literally anytime. Okay. Next time I have a candle bar, I'll just invite you as my guest, and you can come make a candle with me.
Yes, please. I would love to.
I like to. I've talked about it many times in the podcast that I like to watch like very easy, relaxing. I watch like topiary. Like it started with the rug cleaning, which I'm over that now. Then it was like lawn mowing, which I'm over that now.
That's what I fall asleep to.
Then it became into like. Then it was earwax cleaning.
Ew.
I
don't think we did that.
Was it
we watched the landscaping?
Or just like
no, it was like at a doctor's office, and they would like scrape out the earwax.
That's what she falls asleep to.
And then
seems satisfying.
So satisfying. And then it's like evolved. So now I'm really loving. It's called Bomb. I'll have Joe link it if you would. I don't know if you would, but every night I watch it, and it's this guy who restores old like antique oil paintings. And I've been watching it for the last couple of weeks. Yeah. But now I've been watching Bob Ross the last 2 nights.
I was about to ask about Bob Ross. Okay.
Yeah, I go through phases with that, but there's just so fucking many.
Okay, I have a gift for you that I'm going to bring you next time. Okay.
We should do a Bob Ross paint night.
Can we please?
That would be amazing.
What's our next podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's get Bobby.
We'll set it up.
Okay, guys, we're gonna dive deep right into here.
We're doing Would You Rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather always have bad gas or always have really dry mouth?
Oh,
bad gas.
You'd rather
because if you have dry mouth and you have bad breath.
Yeah.
But
like, do people know that you're farting? Like, are you stinky? Are you loud?
Yeah.
Are you silent but deadly?
Because I feel like with dry mouth, you can like drink some water, you can chew some gum. But with bad gas, you're like...
have you ever smoked weed and had dry mouth and tried to drink water?
It's awful. Yeah, it is bad.
Like, there's no...
Wake up and you can't.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
You could... Okay, like, let's say you couldn't intervene with anything. Like, you can't fix the dry mouth. I think I would go crazy with the dry mouth. I think I would rather have the gas.
And then you could just walk away.
I don't need to sell you guys on it. You guys can pick dry mouth if you want. I'm choosing gas.
See, I don't really get bad gas, and so like whenever like I don't even drink beer for this reason. Whenever like I have a beer, I'm like, oh, this is horrible. Mm-hmm. Like how do you
get bloated?
How do people do this? So I don't know. I feel like I want to choose dry mouth.
It's okay. It's okay if you pick dry mouth.
You're choosing gas?
I think so. Just because I've had the dry mouth.
Yeah.
I was on a medication a while back, and it caused dry mouth.
Okay.
And it was very like just not comfortable.
Yeah, it was a bad feeling.
Oh, I need to have a drink.
They were thinking about it too much. It's just a hypothetical question.
Yeah, we're gonna start like needing sips of things and like shitting ourselves.
Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or toothpaste for the rest of your life?
Easy. I'd rather go without shampoo.
Absolutely.
I brush my teeth like 3 times a day.
Shampoo.
Me too.
Because your hair, I think like
it just makes you feel so clean.
Yeah.
And
I feel like you've probably seen these YouTube videos that they say if
people
you actually
stop washing their hair,
and all of a sudden their hair's so much healthier and nicer.
Your hair can get trained to it.
Yeah.
A girl at work told me because I needed to wash my hair. That's why my hair looks like this. Because I had a shower tonight. She told me I was gross because I only wash my hair like once a week, maybe twice a week.
Healthy,
it's better for you.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And you're only supposed to use shampoo on
your scalp. I told her to stop bullying
and then conditioner.
Yeah, she should stop bullying you. If you're watching this, don't bully her.
Stop bullying.
Yeah. Or anyone.
Send her the video.
Or anyone.
Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
Teleporter.
Fuck, that's a hard one.
Time machine for me, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But could you change anything? Like,
I think I would want to just relive.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm a little tighter.
Yeah, I feel sick about that. I don't know. I feel like teleporter because I really want to travel right now. I feel really passionate about traveling, and fuck, it's so expensive.
Yeah, so you're just like boop, boop,
but
boop,
I
boop.
also
but
feel like time machine though, right? It's like fuck. Like,
no, time machine. Yeah.
But then, like, would those things be nostalgic if you like went back? Would you feel nostalgic?
You're thinking too much.
Nostalgia is my favorite feeling.
I know, it's so amazing. It's just such a comforting, known feeling.
Yeah,
it's so good.
How about this one? Would you rather have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life, or have to speak in riddles?
Oh,
speak
God.
in rhyme.
Rhyme for sure.
Rhyme for sure.
I'm
not quick.
I become a rapper.
Yeah,
I'd capitalize hard.
Capitalize hard. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like a person that spoke in riddles would drive me crazy. I don't want to be that cringe.
Yeah.
I mean, rhymes would be awful too, but.
Okay. Where was this one that I seen? Okay.
We should have played Wordle. Have you guys been seeing those Wordles? Like where there's a girl on the street, probably New York, where she's like, or like it's not even Wordle. It's like there's like a list of words and you have to like guess, and it's like eggs and then something like.
Would you rather? Okay,
bacon,
this is a good
ham.
one.
Like,
Okay, you have to just like
they relate.
Oh, okay, I like
They're on
this.
a
We should play that.
different time than I am. Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
Sea.
I'm afraid of deep water, so I think airborne.
Yeah, I'm like fascinated by deep water.
There's
I'm like, there's so much else out there.
There is. It's kind of scary to me though.
Yeah, that is kind of
I get
scary.
intimidated.
Yeah,
But maybe that's what I need to be pushed into a sea creature.
There's a lot unexplored. I would do an air creature there. Yeah. And I just choose to be near the sea.
Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, would you rather go a year without eyelashes or eyebrows?
Lashes.
Lashes,
Yeah, that's a definite, especially in today's society.
Yeah.
I mean, ask me back in the 90s when we were all just shaving our eyebrows off.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Okay, a couple more.
These are fun.
These are really fun.
It's so fun to give your opinion, isn't
Right?
it?
I love giving my opinion.
Would you rather date your best friend or someone you don't know?
What a weird question.
Oh. This is like the setup for you guys.
I feel like my best friend.
I feel like my best
What's
friend.
better than a best friend?
Yeah.
And I feel like often like your partner becomes your best friend anyways.
Yeah.
So, but
I
then
am dating a good friend.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I feel like you just already have that rapport, like
Exactly.
that connection. What the fuck were you laughing at?
Make
Mad
a joke,
Caitlin?
but I'm not going to.
No, what is
you
it?
have to now.
You were like, I'm dating a good friend, and I was gonna be like, Maddie.
Oh, get out of here. Like my roomie.
My roomie.
Ooh, would you rather have a huge booger hanging out of your nose for the
Joe
rest of your
loves that
life,
joke that I just made.
or
Sorry.
a pimple on your forehead for the rest of your life?
Pimple.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I hate boogers.
Boogers are cringe.
Sit down, Joey.
That gave me
Sit the
anxiety.
fuck down.
Okay, is there like more of a story to this?
No.
Not for this.
Okay.
No, there's not.
Because I love
Virginia's like, turn it off.
I love a queer moment. I love a queer moment. Queer awakening.
We're just simply in love with each other. That's
Okay,
all.
I love that. That's good.
Very platonic friendship. We all are that way.
Yeah.
We're lucky.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
I feel like I'm more in love with my friends than I am my
partner.
Yeah. You know,
It's a different love.
It's a different love.
Different love.
Yeah.
It's a very like fulfilling, unconditional love.
For
I feel
sure,
like
for
sometimes
sure.
when you're in relationships, even if you say that there's not like conditions, you want to like love unconditionally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like when you're in a relationship, there is conditions.
There are
too.
conditions for sure.
So friendships just take that pressure off. I don't know if I sent it to Tamara, Tamara sent it to me, but it's like, or maybe I saw and I was going to send it to Tamara, but it's like something about like having a best friend that like there's like serious lesbian rumors about, like, you know what I mean? Like be that close.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on. Would you rather always hit a red light for the rest of your life or always get slow internet after the sun goes down?
Oh my gosh.
Internet.
Red light.
Yeah, for
Red
sure.
light.
No, internet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Because it would be a blessing. I fucking hate red lights, and it would also be a blessing.
And once you hit one, it feels like you just hit many after. Like you're
Yeah,
on that.
because you're on that trajectory at
Yeah.
that point. So I'm
Yeah.
just like used to it. I'm okay. I'm gonna fiddle with the radio at this
always
point. This
would.
is my
Exactly.
check my lipstick.
No. I worry about the wear and tear on my car. Every time I'm like, my brakes, I'm going to need to get them fucking replaced now.
But you wouldn't be able to watch like your oil paintings.
No, but maybe that's for the best, and I go to bed at a decent time.
Okay. Do you go to bed really late?
Pretty late.
Yeah. Okay, what time?
Like, late enough. I need like a good 10 hours sleep.
Sessa claims that she wants to get to bed early but stays up past.
Sending reels to my friends.
What time? Honestly, like midnight?
No, 11. I go to bed at 11.
Okay, that's not bad.
I always can expect
it is bad
to wake
for me though because my kids wake up at 6 and I need a lot of sleep.
I need a lot of sleep. Women need more sleep than men also.
Yes, they do.
I know they do.
Absolutely.
All of our hormones, they need time to regulate.
I was explaining this to Ryan the other day. I was like, so when I'm ovulating, I am at my absolute best. I feel fantastic. And then a few days later, I fucking hate everything.
Exactly.
I eat like shit all the time, so I eat a lot of sugar, so I always feel like shit.
Yeah. Well, it's that spike and everything else, right? So that is all my questions for us. Would you like to bring out the not going to lie?
Not going to lie.
Yeah, the two questions. Thank you for your question.
I'm happy. Like
we had more.
I kind of like hoped you'd get some like creepy questions.
We got cringy ones.
Well,
before.
the everything okay is a little creepy. But
that was like a you up. But
that was from the Not Gonna Lie team. Okay,
what are you wearing?
I'm gonna break this question up into two.
Jammies.
If you were a candle scent, what would you be?
I'd be called Las Vegas, and I would smell like vanilla, cigarettes, and like
cherries.
Yeah.
Ooh,
little spicy, little sultry with the vanilla notes, a little bit of the tobacco,
cider,
in there, like a red wine, wine.
Yeah.
A cherry wine, cigarettes, and vanilla.
Yeah.
My partner always says that I smell like Vegas, and I think that's how I like lured him in because he like likes to gamble.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You're a gamble?
Yeah, he likes. Maybe.
Love it.
Interesting. Well, mine's gonna be shit. I was just gonna be like, I'm lavender.
But I think it's so wholesome though. It's so wholesome.
I think like eucalyptus or something.
Ooh, I like
this.
this.
It just makes me feel so good when I go
to
to the
like
spa.
grounded, like a lemon, eucalyptus,
Like I pulled it out of the
earthy.
ground the other day. I was growing some and then harvested it in the lavender. I feel like the two, like spearmint, love mint, very refreshing. That would be me.
I love this. This is way healthier than mine.
Yeah.
Yours is a lot cooler than mine.
I don't know. I feel like I think about it a lot because I did a reel a while ago that I like named all my friends if they were candle scents.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think about myself.
Yeah, what would you be?
I think I'd be like a toasted marshmallow.
I love that.
Like a baking good?
Maybe not like a heavy like cinnamon roll, but like something like
toasted marshmallow has that hint of sweetness, the vanilla, but then also like the warmth,
like
the smoky.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do like that.
Do you think that is a good one?
Yeah, and it's like warm. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
And you love nostalgic.
Yeah, and a little playful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, and if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Be invisible.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Mind reader?
But I was too scared.
I think concerning
my voice
that you want to be invisible.
No, I just
dirty reasons.
I want to do some like dirty stuff. I want to like go.
Is that why? That's okay if that's why.
I don't want to be. No, too deep. Too deep. Too deep
to do
for
some
me
dirty
right now.
stuff.
No. I just want to I want to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm such an observer.
Yeah.
I love people watching. I just feel like I could really do some people watching if I was like just
invisible.
Yeah, because you're not stealth about it.
Not at all. I'm like,
I'm like, hey, see that person over there?
Who? That way?
Yeah.
Can you move out of the way? You move out of the way. I'm trying to see the girl with the blonde hair and the baseball hat. Or Tamara will be like, what's my body look like compared to this girl's? And I'll be like,
do that. I have body
we went to dinner.
Lady, that's like a thing for me.
Yeah,
that's a body dysmorphia. It really does fuck with my mind.
Body dysmorphia is fucking tough, though. Yeah.
It is very tough. Have you ever struggled with it?
Yeah.
I do all the time, and it really plays with. I think because I do go to the gym, and I talk to a lot of people that do go to the gym regularly.
Yeah.
And it does fuck with your mind.
It does, yeah.
If you miss like a day, or if you eat something different, and it's like, oh, I'm going to be all of a sudden this way.
Right, exactly. We were raised like with like very, very toxic diet culture too, right? So it's like,
yeah.
Like if you ever like see things from the 90s, it's like, oh my gosh, that was like our upbringing. Like that was
I would always see my mom in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wear that, or I can't do that.
Yeah, I look fat. This is, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you have to almost get yourself too. Like
you have to unlearn. You have to unlearn all of it. It's all messed up.
One time when I was in grade 5.
I love this.
It's gonna get deep.
My comedy special. I just literally hit my tooth on the microphone. I wonder what that's gonna sound like. Okay, so like I was a tomboy.
Okay, yeah.
This is the start of my comedy special. I was a tomboy.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of all the other things I want to add to my comedy special. So I didn't really know how to dress. Okay, like I was like, tomboy until like grade 8.
Okay,
even like grade 8, I like was trying to like just transition.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I didn't know what to wear to school, and I was like trying to be more feminine.
Yeah.
So like I had these capris.
No, you're like capris, feminine.
That's your first.
But they were like also that like kind of
what are they
material,
again?
Oh, like the polyester.
Yeah, and they were really slippery kind of.
Okay, yeah.
And they were like to here,
like
the
splash
knee,
pants?
the knee capris. No, because they were tight.
They were like tight,
and they were like a Hawaiian lime green, like flower.
Yes.
And then I wore a black football jersey.
See, that's what I'm time machine. I want to go back to those moments.
Yeah, it would kind of be a vibe now, though, probably.
So good.
What did I wear for shoes?
That was my next question. Like, what was the footwear situation?
What's the hair?
What's the hair?
Probably like scraggly, ratty. I did like the Christina Aguilera for a little bit. Like I had like red and blonde and black.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Do we
now.
have pictures of this?
I'll find them.
Okay, I love this.
Yeah.
We'll link them.
You'd love it. I remember the one picture I have him in like a white like
wife beater.
Kind of like what are they called? Like what are those tank top?
Wife beater.
Tank top.
Wife beater.
Tank top.
Okay.
And it had like a race car on it. It had like flags, and I feel like you'd like it.
I would. I actually really would.
I'll find it.
Okay. I'm obsessed.
Okay. Superpowers.
Yeah. What was yours?
What was yours?
Mind reader.
Oh. Okay. Mine would be. Not to, I don't know if this is like could be a thing because it wouldn't be to go back in time, but it would be to slow down time or pause time.
That would be cool.
Like live in the moment.
Yeah, but like fully just like stretch out the moment too. Be like, okay.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have that speed up time in really hard moments.
That's really deep too.
Exactly.
I
really like that because I always have those moments where like you're enjoying something so much, and like I just want time to stop right now.
Yeah. I was looking back at pictures of the kids today, and I was like, holy fuck, like. Slow it down. Okay, not gonna lie, that one's dumb. Do you actually enjoy your job?
Love my job.
Yeah, no, me too.
I have 2 jobs.
Are you enjoying them?
I started a job in October.
Are you loving it?
So I've been doing the business full time for like the last 4 years.
Yeah.
I do love the people that I work with, and the job is just like a whatever job.
Okay, yeah. But
I
jobs like that are like so much like coworker, like the coworkers make or break it. Yeah.
I don't think you know enough until you've been in this situation, like working from home for 4 years, having babies, going through
It's
COVID.
been a challenging adjustment. The first like couple weeks, I felt like I had to go to jail.
But I think it's very good for you because we crave.
So real. You know, people go to jail on weekends.
Yeah. You're like, oh God, I gotta go back to jail.
It's been a blessing for me because I feel like I've had like much more accountability for like myself and like my self care and like getting myself more ready.
Connection too. You're talking to people, you're seeing them, like.
Not getting too cagey, right? Because like I work from home, and then sometimes when I go to school, sometimes I choose to zoom in because I'm like, I'm too cagey right now. Like I can't get out of the tracksuit.
Yeah.
Like I can't. No.
I know I was that way all the time.
Yeah.
I was that way all the time.
I'm that way all the time.
And I've suffered from that a little bit. And so it's been challenging, like in this season, trying to balance like the busiest season of the year for me, and then also working has been challenging, but it's been good.
Gratitude.
You're doing it. I love it though.
I'm doing it. And you know what? Like I knew that like when I took the job, I could do whatever I wanted. So if I didn't want to do it anymore, I don't have to.
Word. That's always a good way to like look at things too. Like I can get out of this.
Nothing has to be permanent.
Yeah.
I love that. And you always told me that too when I was going through like some transformations recently. You're always like, nothing's permanent. Nothing is permanent unless dying.
Yeah.
Nothing's
or
permanent.
paying taxes in Canada. That's what I was saying.
For most people. Okay. Not gonna lie, how many selfies do you take before posting one?
I've gotten much better. I feel like now it's like maybe like 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Where I feel like before it was
good.
like.
I mean, you're a model, so.
Before it was like a mess of like.
But I feel being a model would be harder. Like I feel like you would.
More critical?
You would be, more critical.
I gotta see
more critiquing.
Angles. Yeah.
What about stories on Instagram?
Oh my God.
I'm really like easy story. No,
I'm getting better. I'm like, fuck it, just post it. Nobody's going to
it's
like
more authentic.
I'm the
one
one.
it is. I used to redo them all the time. Now I just post.
Authentic.
And it's more authentic.
Yeah. I think we're all kind of leaning into being more authentic, right?
Well, we want to have that. It's
people enjoy it more. I take like 5, but I haven't not taken selfies in the last like very long time because I don't really like how I look. But then lately I've been taking like more selfies.
Yeah. Good. Because
so
this
5.
too.
So 5.
Not gonna lie, have you ever ghosted someone?
Yes.
I don't know if I have. I've been with Joe forever. My whole life since a child.
Yeah, since the like capris.
Literally. Almost.
Lime green capris.
So, like, that was probably what did it for him. He's like, I'm gonna marry that girl.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it was the big swoop emo bang, and then I was like, oh yeah, I like all your music.
Yeah.
Whatever you want me to be.
Yeah.
He was 19, I was 16. Yeah. Love story.
Facebook.
So yeah, I don't know the answer. Tamara, have you ever ghosted it? Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't love that shit. Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that after too. Yeah. I've ghosted a few.
Okay,
in my time.
Sometimes it's just like you have to. Like, what are you gonna say?
It's just easier.
What are you gonna say? I don't need to explain this.
No,
especially if it's
you don't need to explain anything.
No. Especially if it's like kind of early on. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna like ghost my partner.
I mean, typically we wouldn't have a phone anyways.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have a phone anyways.
There's people who like fake deaths for their partners, so I think you're good.
Yeah, right.
How many times have you lied about being busy to avoid plans? Probably 40,000.
Okay, I was like,
a lot.
I'm a lot better now at this. I'm like, I used to be a really bad people pleaser. Actually, I go through
phases.
But before losing Gwen, I was a people pleaser. But now I'm like, if I don't want to do something,
I'm not doing it. Life's too short. Yeah,
I think if you come from a place of honesty and love, and you're just like, hey, I'm not feeling up to it. Your friends and people who love you.
But I also feel like I can do that with like you and I. We could be like, hey, like girlfriend, I'm ditching again. Like I'm just not feeling.
Yeah,
it. Okay, cool. But then there's other people that really take that on the other level, and it's like, okay, but it's nothing to do with you. Like it's honestly just me.
It's not personal. You always have those different friends, because I have some friends that are like, of course, and then we almost always bail because we're like
just
both
so comfortable with each other.
We're too similar. They're like, I'm not feeling it. Like, hey, I'm not feeling it either.
Yeah,
and then I have other friends that are like, oh, you suck, and I'm like, well, now I'm not seeing you for a while.
Ghosted.
Yeah, I'm like that. Like you can't bully me into hanging out. Like it's never gonna work for someone that I'm gonna be like, oh, I feel bad. I'm gonna be like, ew.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
Yeah,
like I'm not.
fine.
You're not seeing me now. Yeah.
I didn't want to see you.
I didn't want to see you anyways.
This is gonna be a good story.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Mine is fried mealy worms and boiled cow tongue.
Oh my
From
gosh,
where?
When? Why?
I went to a Fear Factor birthday party when I
had one when I was younger.
I think 10 or 11. It was Casey Cook's
Oh my god.
Fear Factor birthday. And that was...
Isn't it crazy that guy who everyone loves so much?
Joe Rogan?
Yeah, was the Fear Factor. Like that was
know.
Fear Factor.
So
Do you watch back and look at him in the trench coat? I find it so weird.
It's really cringy.
Yeah. Joe loves him.
He's done like
Sorry,
everything.
Joe.
Joe just edited this video of him with AI being like, yeah, man, the Good Home Company. Like, oh, I'm going to have so-and-so pull up the link. Like, great candle. It's like AI of Joe Rogan talking. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, what's the weirdest thing you guys have ever eaten?
I don't really know.
I feel like
No one can beat mine, obviously.
No.
I want to say crickets, but I actually didn't mind them.
Well, you still ate them. It's okay that you liked them.
They're a high like protein.
Yeah,
They're high protein, so they're actually really good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the weirdest thing was like frozen or dried crickets. But I didn't hate them.
I feel like I haven't eaten anything weird.
Okay. It's all right.
I
wish I
open
hadn't.
to a lot of things. So I feel,
It's crazy that I'm the pickiest eater ever, and that is...
You take the
story.
cake on this one. Yeah.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't.
Or lust at first sight, though. Is it
Lust.
love, or do I just want to...
There's no way you can be in love at first sight.
No, because I feel like it fades, too. Because I feel like there's sometimes those people you're like, oh my God.
It's like all at the beginning, and then...
Yeah. And you're like, okay, wait.
How many times have you rewatched your favorite movie?
Oh my gosh, so many.
Dirty Dancing multiple times.
Yeah, When Harry Met Sally. Like there was a time I was on vacation once and I watched it every single day when I was on vacation.
I think I've watched
Again, just such
Pride and Prejudice is my favorite
Right?
movie, and I probably watched it over 200
What is your
times.
favorite?
Pride and Prejudice.
Okay. Yeah,
Love that movie.
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've done in public?
I feel like I was a very cringy child. And so I feel like I did a lot of like cringy shit. And I remember one time there was like, we had to like write a commercial, and I made my commercial, it was shampoo, and I like sang Genie in a Bottle by Christina Aguilera, and like I pretended to wash my hair.
That's really good though.
Actually, the class loved it, but I look back because I was like weirdly bullied, and it was like, for some reason, that was the day I feel like I won some people over.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just so cringy that they were like, we have to give her a win.
We have to give her a chance.
We have to give her a win, right? Like, we can't bully her today. Like, I don't even know, but I think back to it, and I'm like, yo, what was that? And I was so confident about it. Like, I was like prepping it with my dad. Like, I was like...
I feel like that could be a commercial though.
Right?
Genie in a Bottle.
Okay, I'm like patenting
I feel like
it.
everybody had that idea as
right?
a child.
That's the thing, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me one of mine.
Oh, no.
Maybe falling down the stairs on New Year's.
Yes,
Mary's really clumsy.
I one time on New Year's fell downstairs. I was wearing like 6-inch stupid heels, and then I fell down. I got up and I was like, I'm fine. And then I fell down the rest of the stairs.
Okay, I did the same thing at the bottom. I'm fine. And then I looked at my thumb, and it was literally like out to here. And
you were probably in shock. Did you feel it right away?
Okay, and then I remember going to the hospital, and my boyfriend was with me, like my boyfriend at the time. And we were sitting there, and I was like, I gotta puke, like,
no.
I'm in so much pain. And he goes, no, you're just really drunk. And I was sitting, I do remember this one part sitting there, and the doctor's like, okay, I'm gonna put it back in place, and we'll cast it up. And I'm like, okay, and I'm like complaining, crying, hysterical, and he goes, I haven't even touched it.
Oh, no.
It was a night, that was what, I think it was 19, 20 at the time. But again, high heels, stilettos, short. I looked cute that night. I did my hair and my extensions in. Thankfully, Katie was like the only one who's seen the whole escapade.
I was always sober. I don't.
It was at the Legion in Napanee, so those steep stairs.
Oh my gosh,
there was a lot of
really
stairs.
Steep. Yeah. The bodycon dress.
Yeah.
Very tight.
Bodycon.
My most embarrassing thing. I have a lot, but also like I don't really get embarrassed.
That's good.
No,
I think
I wish I didn't get embarrassed.
I mean, you just gotta own it. One of the most embarrassing.
That's it.
Things,
like it. Yeah.
Own it.
Speaking of like being on stage singing, there was a guy that I had a crush on when I was in grade 4 and he was in grade 8, and there was the talent show tryouts.
Okay, yeah.
And myself and Lauren Hanley were gonna sing "Lucky" by Britney Spears, and he was helping with the tryouts. The grade 8 class was helping.
Of course.
So like I didn't really like sing very good because I was so nervous.
Yeah.
So that was really embarrassing. Another really embarrassing thing was, and I wish this is like big regrets. Okay, so I got chosen. I did my speech for public speaking on the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. Okay. So
I think she knows what it is.
I was the grade.
I was like, wait, you were there? How did you make it back? I was like so confused for a second, like what?
So I was the grade 7 class speaker.
Okay.
Which like go in front of the school.
Yeah.
And do you remember Hannah? What was her last name? I don't remember. She's blonde. She did her speech on dumb blondes, and it was such a good one. She's blonde.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so clever and smart. And it was all about these like misconceptions about like
blondes.
labeling.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. It's much
really
deeper than a blonde.
Yeah.
And then the person in 5th grade did their speech on how to write a speech.
Okay.
And they're like talking, and I'm fucking sitting there waiting for my turn. And one of their tips was like, make sure your cue card's in order before you go up.
Yeah.
I went up, and my cue cards weren't in order. And then I just got nervous, and I panicked, and I just started saying, these are all the facts that I remember. These are all the facts that I remember. And I was saying, and I wish so badly, this is one of my big regrets in life.
Yeah. She does say
I wish that I would have said, I just should have listened better to the grade 5 speaker. I'm going to take 1 minute to put my cards in order.
Right.
And I'm going to be right back.
That's why we need that time
And
machine.
I would have fucking killed it. And I'm just like, oh. So that was embarrassing in the moment. Yeah, that was embarrassing in the moment.
That's always so tough though. It's like I was in a Zoom recently, and I get so like anxious about it. And it's like after I was like, why didn't I just like ask for what I needed in that moment? Like, okay, I just need a little more time to think about the answer for this.
Yeah.
So I can just like let my brain process, right?
Authentic.
Yeah, authentic. And it's like, but so if we don't do that, we're like, I feel stupid because I don't know this right away or have the answer. And it's like, why are we so hard on ourselves?
Yeah, exactly.
But also this brought back another memory of like probably the cringiest moment of my life.
You blocked it out.
I blocked it out. Okay, so I'm a lover girl at heart, and like when I was, I think in grade 4, I had like this crazy crush on this kid, and so I like wrote him a letter, and like I mean like it was like a 3-page.
Wow, that was a novel. That's where your writing began.
Yeah, this was my first novel. This was actually my true debut, and I had someone else deliver it to him, while I just hid in the school.
Wow,
obviously, yeah.
You read this.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure.
Do you know that person today?
I do. Yeah.
You should ask them for your novel back. Be like, actually, I put that in like a really long time.
That's gonna be worth a lot of money soon.
Yeah. Like you should have accepted my love.
Yeah.
You know.
Look at me now.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm pretty sure. I never got
the innocence though, the pure innocence of being a child again.
It's so beautiful.
Be that way
so
now.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I just want to love that.
It's just so cute, right? But it's also cringy.
I feel like you are
I write
that way
love
a bit
letters
now.
too, but now they're like, I'm sorry for doing this, and
Oh my goodness. I'm like one of those people that I'll probably like leave this today and be like, I'm sorry for this and this and this. Yeah. Like that, like overthinking.
Are you sure you're not mad?
Yeah.
Sometimes
I say things in podcasts and I'm like, I hope.
Oh, you always, once the tapes are done, she'll be like,
right.
Did I say everything okay? And I'm like, man, I blacked out.
I don't know.
And that's why I don't really watch them after. I really very rarely do.
Let it go.
It's out there in the world. I cannot say a thing.
I'll have some moment where I wake up tonight and be like, what did I say there? Like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, give us 2 more.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm a lot more. I just generated some new questions because we can still keep going with this. I'm having a blast.
I like this. It's really authentic conversation, you know.
Have you ever lied about your age?
Yeah, like years ago when I needed to get into bars.
Yeah.
For like a long time.
No.
You didn't? Okay, that's good.
Because her birthday was January.
Okay. I was lying from when I was like 17.
I only went to the bar underage twice.
Okay.
That's right, with Britney
I had Britney Skinner's ID for work. I said this on the podcast
as
well.
This might have been our last special that we said.
Tried to do her signature and then they were like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I have lied about my age. There was a guy that I think I was in grade 6. Sorry, Joe. Don't be mad. I was in grade 6, I think, and he was maybe in grade 9. And I lied to him and said that I was 15, and I think I was 12 or 13.
That was a very...
In grade 5, you would not be 12 or 13. I think you'd be younger than that.
Grade
6.
Oh, 6.
Maybe.
But aren't you like 13 in grade 8? 14?
13. 12 and 13, I think. I think I was probably
okay,
in grade 6,
I have lied about my age.
Maybe grade 7. Anyways, we held hands. And we might have kissed, and then I told him.
Then he fessed up.
Yeah.
What was his reaction?
He was pissed.
He was like, I'm a perv. He's like, I'm a perv.
Yeah, honestly. And then his sister changed my schools, and then like one time I went to her house, and then that was her brother, and then it was really awkward. I wasn't allowed to be her friend.
This could be a movie. This could be a movie.
Wow, for your next book.
Exactly. I love it.
I'm counting on you. Bring it to the big screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a confession. I went downtown recently, and I had the best night ever.
Okay, I love this.
And we were going like up or down, like farther into the merchant and stuff, and I was like, screw this. I want to go to like Stages. I want to go to Tommy's.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Grizz. I want to go everywhere.
Yeah, I want to go out. Like old school out.
Okay, and everyone I was with, they're like, Tamara, like we're like 30 and
I don't care. I don't care.
I was like, I don't care. No.
Yeah.
It was one of those random ones. So then I was like, let's go out, and I'm up there dancing, and I look around, and I'm like, how old are you guys? They're like 21, 20, 19. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm 25.
Those are the times you have to lie.
But then I broke, and I was like, wait, no, I'm kidding. I'm 31. They're like, what? That's so sick. And I'm like, I'm so fucking old.
We gotta get out of here. I feel like
I'm so old right now.
I thought you were gonna be like, how old are you? I'm 20. Like from Mamma Mia.
Oh yeah.
If I was to go to the Grizz, I would have to lie too. I would definitely lie.
I would.
You'd have to. You have to.
It was the best.
I do kind of miss those days.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
I want to go to Stages for my 32nd birthday.
Let's go.
What's the last thing you Googled?
Oh, okay. My phone's in my car. But it was
Nappity Nail Salon. Chris book our appointment on Saturday.
Okay, my last Google search is Christmas phone game.
Okay, there you go.
Which was here. Can we write off private speech therapy with our taxes?
Can you?
Yeah.
Good.
Nice. Then there was a radio contest in the car, and the question was, what do we always buy? What is the gift that we buy the most in the wrong size? So I Googled that and it was gloves.
I love how you're like, I'm going to cheat and then try to call them.
I do. I try to call them, but it's too busy. I won a lot of radio contests.
Yeah, I love this.
I love radio contests.
I just don't even care.
I never think to cheat though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Flights from Toronto.
Could be like on there, be like, just 1 second.
Yeah.
Right? I call first.
I've had to sing espresso on the radio.
That's right.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I've also won $500 gift card. I've won a lot of shit.
Okay,
when I worked in Belleville, I would always...
Do you call first, Google second?
Call first. Yeah. Flights Toronto to Cancun.
Oh my gosh. I want to go to Cancun.
Other stuff that I don't want to say. Flights from Toronto to Edinburgh.
What's that?
Love that.
Scotland.
Oh,
Scotland.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I feel like I just like Googled
Scottish castle
random things like where I had to ship something and I was like, wait, where do I ship when Canada Post is on strike? So I'm like,
Ooh, yeah.
where do I have to go to ship this?
Yeah. What's yours tomorrow?
Are they off strike now?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow. Okay. I thought it was the other day.
I was like,
Joe, are people bored of this yet? What was that? Wait,
I think it was no.
Yes or no?
No.
For what?
I just am like, are people bored of are not gonna lie yet? I'm having a lovely time.
I'm having a
Oh,
good time.
really
I like it.
Liquid Death.
Oh, I love Liquid Death. That water?
Yeah, I wanted to try.
It's really tasty.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Santa's telling us to play
The charades were too hard. They're really hard.
We'd have to be getting up and like.
They're really hard.
I'm just like really just melting into this couch right now.
I'm too cozy for charades. Try to do one. Just to like, just to show them.
You'll be happy if we do just one.
Just one.
Okay.
Santa. Coming to town.
Oh, there's
Ho ho ho.
Milk? Santa cookies and milk.
Cookies and milk. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that was good.
I know that sign.
I know.
The milk.
Like,
the milking sign?
Yeah. Hey, plus one for me.
Yeah.
Wait.
Choir.
Carolers?
Holy night.
Carolers?
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. Okay. That's good. You're great at this. You're great at this.
I don't know how. I'm usually not very good at these games.
What?
Santa's being inappropriate right now.
I gotta hold this fucking mic. Okay, I don't know if this counts, but
5
Golden rings.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
This is good. Okay, I love it.
okay.
House steeple.
I was just gonna say church.
Oh, in the manger. Wait.
Going to church, praying.
Is it a steeple or is it a house?
It's a house.
House. One house.
Home.
Home for the holidays.
Alone.
Oh,
Only one. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at charades. I warned you.
This is hard. Some of them are really hard.
You're doing great. How do you do that one? I mean, I don't even know. I creeped also, so like you can't even do it.
Okay, well, let me put that away. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. How the fuck? I'm not going to show you that.
Oh, no, that was over our heads.
That one, yeah.
Okay, we're going back to Not Gonna Lie.
Yeah.
There you go, Joe.
We did the parade, Joey.
Charades. Hopefully everyone liked my...
We're on the nice list.
People are going to turn that into a friggin' meme. Joe's going to... Don't zoom in on me.
No. That's my nightmare.
Oh, he does it all the time.
I know. I can't watch it.
My face is really bad right now.
I can't watch it.
I know. Okay. Have you ever... Well, I don't know where it was, but have you ever eaten a food and pretend you liked it just to fit in?
When I was younger, I think.
Probably.
I felt obligated to at like my friends' parents' houses.
You know when you go to dinner at someone's house and they make like the driest meat
Oh,
ever, and you're
yeah.
just like
that
about
was my
to
mother.
choke.
Still,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom, but you do
Yeah.
dry meat. I never
Yeah.
really
You're,
had
like,
a really
taking
good
a sip.
prime rib
Yeah.
until later on in life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh
it's
my
not
goodness, I
supposed to
love-
be dry
yeah.
as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a really picky eater, and I was not a very cultured eater. My
Yeah.
parents worked a lot when I was young,
Okay,
and so we didn't have a lot of we had a lot of quick meals. And I went to this girl's house in public school in grade 5. She's my best friend, and her mom made hamburger helper, and I'd never seen hamburger helper before, and I didn't want to eat it. And then she said I wasn't allowed back over.
What?
And then I had to stop being her friend because I didn't eat the.
That's really harsh.
I didn't eat the hamburger
I feel like
helper.
that's really harsh.
I
Like,
know.
I think who doesn't eat hamburger?
I mean, was it the Stroganoff kind? Because the Stroganoff kind
slaps. I don't know.
Can they sponsor me? Can I be sponsored by Hamburger Helper?
She lived in the country there?
I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm literally like so hungry right now.
I have a roast inside if you want. I should have.
Is it dry?
No, it's good.
I don't have to like take a sip during like.
I went to this girl's house when she lived in the country, and I opened the toilet one time, and there was a squirrel, a dead squirrel.
A squirrel in the toilet?
Why? How?
It had like crawled up through the pump. It was in Yarker, I think Yarker. Yeah.
One of my ex-boyfriends used to live in Yarker.
She was an only child.
Well, yeah. I don't think I was dating her brother, but maybe.
Yarker is like a little place, but there's probably more than one person.
Everything has to be connected.
Oh, she's like, it wasn't her brother, okay? She was an only child.
No, you don't know that.
You don't know the squirrel house. What?
Yeah, I know. How much time do you spend on social media each day? Between 6 and 8 hours.
Caitlin, I don't know. My phone tells me that I'm roughly on, like, you know how you do that Sunday weekly report?
Yeah.
About 30 minutes and 20, or sorry, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
3 hours and 20 minutes?
Roughly.
I'm like really trying to bring mine down. I have like the Instagram warns me every 5 minutes. Like, you've been on here for 5 minutes.
That's a good idea.
Jen
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jen has that too.
Screen time?
Like often though, I'm just like, oh my God, I know.
Get off of here. Fuck
yeah,
off.
like I've set this up, and I'm like, oh.
I was busy at work today, so today it's only been 5 hours and 10 minutes, down 34% from last week. However, it's not bedtime yet, so I'm going to spend at least another 2 hours scrolling my phone before bed.
Do you doom scroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't really.
No, I get bored.
Yeah.
I'm like between Marketplace, Facebook, Snapchat.
I get bored, but
emails. I word search, and then I also sleep with black noise. But if I need a little bit more from a fan perspective, it counts my time on.
Yeah, I have the fan app. Or just, do you have an air purifier? Just plug in the wall.
I do have but Ryan laughs at me because I have to have a factual fan, and then I play a fan on my phone too. But it's like
Heather. That's like Heather Stincy fan in the face.
Not in my face.
No, I don't like it in my. No, I don't like my face.
Oh, Heather. But hey, cuz. But yeah. But my therapist said it's because I have PTSD. So it kind of helps me ground myself.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So it can kind of like, if you have like ruminating thoughts or like overthinking, you can kind of just distract yourselves. Yeah.
But the fan thing is a bit much with on my phone.
I mean, I need it. If I go to a hotel, like it's fan app. If I'm home, it's air purifier.
We went to Vegas recently, like the girls and I for Maddie's birthday, and they hated it. Like I'd turn it right up, and they're like, "You shut the fucking thing off."
I don't understand.
Like, how can nobody love just a constant
Tamara's converted me to a fan. I have a fan in my room now.
Do you use it?
I have a fan in my room now because she stayed over one time. I was like, "You need to get a fan."
Yeah.
So I have it for Tamara.
Whenever I was having like a meltdown, I would come over and have a nap, and she would like set me up with essential oils and a nice pillow and darken the room. And I was like, we need a fan.
We need a fan for it.
Me.
No, I can't sleep without the noise. That is a really good best friend.
Thank you.
Tommy's converted now too, because initially he was like, I don't like this is loud. Like he felt like it was distracting.
I couldn't imagine how slaying in pure silence.
All of a sudden you hear like every single creak. Yes. You hear like a dog bark.
That's why you sleep with the TV on to oil painting.
Too overstimulating for me.
Not oil painting. It's so quiet.
Okay.
He just goes, okay, now we're gonna put on some adhesive remover and we're just gonna slowly scrape this away, and then like.
You should do like an ASMR channel.
I just got new mics for. I did like a little candle ASMR video. I'll have to send it to you.
I love it. Yeah.
My Instagram's been blowing up lately. I had like 2.2 million views on a reel, and then I've had like almost 40K on another.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's been really cool.
I loved your like. You could buy this at the mall, and they're all like bunk, or you can get your candles. And
it was
beautiful and they're gorgeous. Yeah,
I love social media. It's fun.
That was you're very creative though. You're like a good content.
Sometimes it has to come to you though. Like I feel like you can't force social media.
No.
So sometimes I'll just have like really good ideas, and then other times I just don't post because I'm like.
Exactly, and then it's hard to like stay consistent with it.
As long as you're posting stories, I find it's good.
Yeah. True.
You keep that involvement.
Mm-hmm. This one's a heavy one. Mm-hmm. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Oh,
I love being an empath, but I also hate it.
Yeah, word. Like picking up on every single person's energy.
Because there's like a psychopath at one spectrum, and then on the other end, it's an empath. So you feel everything, or you don't feel anything at all. And I feel everything. It's
exhausting
at times.
Yeah, no, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like to be more disciplined.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, like more committed and like really like more, like I'm lazy. sometimes.
I don't feel like you are. I don't feel like you are.
I'm selectively lazy.
Okay. That's okay. So is everybody.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that's rarely.
Yeah. Something
even like just things
others.
that I know I should be doing. Sometimes I like self-sabotage.
Oh yeah, that's.
But again, that's human of us.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's like, I want to change it though.
But it's okay.
I want to change it. Yeah.
What would yours be?
I feel like I would be more confident. I feel like I like often ruminate and like I'm like my own toughest critic and like have so much self-doubt. And I'm like, I think if I could like mute some of that, I wouldn't want to like lack all self-awareness, but if I could lessen the self-doubt.
How you talk to yourself really.
Right? Awesome. And I was like saying this to my therapist recently. I was like, some of the things I say to myself, like I would never say to like even my worst enemy.
That's just it.
Like, and I'm like, why do we learn how to talk like to ourselves this way? Right? So I think that's something that I would change because it's hard when you've grown up that way. You're like, it's easier said than done. Yeah.
It's impactful through like all areas of your life.
Yeah.
Not just like right in one season.
Exactly.
I love that. Do you believe in horoscopes or astrology?
Yeah, I do.
I'm shocked to hear you say that.
Both of us
do and don't. I do and don't. I feel like there's some truths, but I also feel like it's really gimmicky sometimes.
There's some generalizations.
There's a lot of generalizations. I feel like this is
like moving on my head.
Right? It was slipping back now that you've adjusted that. Yeah.
It's like I can feel it.
So I feel like, Yeah.
Yeah, I always like, I hate it if I'm like, oh, this person's totally a Capricorn, and then they're not. I'm like, fuck horoscopes.
Oh, I already did. I think you guessed what I was, but did we do this last one?
No, what do you think I am?
A Taurus?
No. But
Right.
I could relate. I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorn. Okay. Yeah.
And that's me over here giving off the Taurus energy.
Are you a Taurus?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just got them like mixed. Okay.
Taurus energy over here.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I'm a Taurus rising.
Are you?
Okay.
Yeah, and then a double Scorp. I'm a Scorpio though. Yeah.
How do you know what you're rising in?
Birth time, where you were born, and birth time, and then birthday. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done at work? I just picked this one because I wanted to tell this story. I told it the other day that one time I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you? Yeah, I did. I told this at dinner the other day. I'd never gotten high and gone to work, but I did this time.
Oh God!
I
And
was anxiety.
I was tripping out so hard. I was like, I can't be here. So I tried to tell my manager at the time, Brooke, who I'll have to tell her the story because she's coming to work tomorrow. And I was like, I have to go home sick. And they were so short-staffed. And she's like, you can't go home sick. So then she put me on fries. And I was on this fry shift. So then I was like dropping vats of fries, dumping the fries, salting the fries, scooping the fries. And it tripped me out even more. It was awful. It was like the longest 3 hours of my life. So that was amazing.
Yes, that's where I burnt myself really bad one time there.
Oh, no. But you weren't high.
No.
Did you guys have
no.
Like, were you high?
I've done that before.
I just feel like I'd be eating chicken nuggets if I was high at McDonald's.
Banana to-go meal though. But
put your mouth right under like.
Do you guys have one or?
Frosties?
I just wanted to tell that story because I think it's funny.
No, I don't know.
I
don't think so.
Have you guys ever?
I'm sure my coworkers can say something, but no.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a crush on a teacher?
Yeah.
You work with teachers, Tamara.
Do you have any crushes on? Yeah, you have a few crushes on teachers right now.
Like innocent.
Yeah.
I think they wouldn't know it. I've never talked to them in my life.
I think it's fun to have. I think it's fun to have a crush. I think it's good.
It's an innocent. Yeah.
It's healthy to have crushes.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if I ever did. I mean, there was like attractive teachers, but one of them failed me.
In high school.
Yeah.
Just like upped the sexual tension.
Yeah. I'm sure we had like a cute like substitute teacher or something.
Oh yeah, the substitute. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever stolen anything? I think I've already answered this on.
We answered this last
year. Yeah, because I like walked out of a store with like a headband and I felt really bad.
Katie taught me how to steal.
No, I didn't. Kaylee did.
Oh yeah.
But you got us caught. You got us caught.
I got us caught.
You were getting selfish. You were getting a little greedy. And then we got caught.
What's one talent that no one knows about you? Secret talent. I can draw Mickey Mouse into a pretty good Mickey Mouse impersonation.
Do it.
No, I can't do it on the spot.
Yeah, you can.
I feel like you can.
You've done it before, and I can do it.
I'll do it when the cameras are off.
Oh no!
No, you have to do it. You have to do it.
I can't because I can't smile when I do it. I can't do it. I'll do it. I'll do it on the camera.
I don't know if I can say mine on camera.
No, I don't think I can say mine either. That's what I was thinking as I was looking at you, be like,
you dirty birds. I'm good at that too.
She's like, that's also my secret talent, okay?
I have a lot of I'm good at a lot of things. I'm good at anything.
Yeah, I'm a talented bitch, okay?
Yeah, I'm multi-talented. I'm multi-talented, that's for sure.
Multifaceted.
Okay, wrap it up with a good one.
Wrap it up.
Okay.
Like a banger.
Like a serious one or a funny one?
I don't know.
These are the options.
Okay.
What's the last thing you did that you regretted?
Ooh, okay.
Do you have any weird phobias?
Feet. Well, that's not really weird. I hate feet so much. They make me cringe.
Yeah, I don't like
I
feet.
hate my own feet. I hate everyone's feet.
Yeah, I don't
hate
like
them
feet.
touching me.
Tamara, you this one. How many times have you pretended to know about a topic in a conversation?
Oh my gosh, I'm horrible at this. I do this all the time. And like, again, it's one of those things that like,
Tamara.
why can't we just say like, hey, I don't know. I don't know.
I do it too. And Ryan will laugh at me all the time. Like people will like be talking about things. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, that's
favorite
right.
movie.
Yes.
That's my favorite
Oh my
movie.
God, yes. Remember that time? And I was like, yeah. And Ryan's like, you have no fucking idea
have
what
no-
you're talking
This is
about.
what. What's a lie?
Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Doesn't make
I
us
think
look
it's a little bit
good.
of people pleasing. Like,
It
I
is.
want to be like engaging.
Yeah,
I want to be respectful.
engaging, yeah.
But I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
want to appear intelligent, but then it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to appear intelligent if I feel fucking
Oh
clue
wait, no,
what's
I have
happening.
no idea what that means.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous
Maybe
thing
it's
that
just
you've
like you're
ever
afraid
spent
to
money
like
on?
admit that you don't know.
You don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like shame.
Yeah, it's probably shame. What did you say? Sorry.
Just mumbling over there.
The most ridiculous thing that you've ever spent money on, or
This fucking vest.
what?
I love this
What?
vest.
I said this fucking vest.
It's great though. It's not silly.
It fits really nice.
I really like
It's
it.
not
I really
silly.
like it.
I really like
I
it
wanted
too.
like a full gay power suit. So
It's good.
It's 1/3 of the full gay power suit. So
The denim though, it makes it.
I was almost
think,
gonna wear.
100%.
Imagine if I was wearing my full fucking suit.
wearing-
I was wearing my full suit.
We're
And Tommy,
children in our
and
jammies.
Tommy came home and he's like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "Do you think I shouldn't wear my suit?"
That is so funny.
So yeah, looking back, bless. Shout out.
What is a lie you
Fine,
told?
nonetheless.
What is a lie you told that you still feel guilty about? That's a hard one.
Yeah, I didn't
I have
sleep.
such
I
a
didn't
bad
sleep
guilty
with him.
conscience.
Have you ever?
We only kissed.
Have you ever unfollowed someone to avoid their posts? Yes, I have.
Yes, I have.
But you
Recently
gotta
did that.
mute though. Mute. Unless you want to.
Yeah, but then
Unless
sometimes I go out of my way just to look anyways, and it's like, this is really doesn't do
No, I
any
never
good.
do. There was one
Yeah.
girl specifically.
sometimes people are so cringy that I don't want to unfollow because
I
I,
did too.
Two
wanna
girls
because I
actually
wanna
recently.
watch their lives.
No.
But I want to mute them. But then sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Let's check in.
Yeah, I've
Spend an hour.
unfriended 2 people in
It's
the
kind
last
of a mean
year.
girl move on my part, but some people
No.
I don't know what they're posting. Come on.
Yeah, you need to keep.
Or oversharing. Okay, because we are in our 30s, right?
I overshare.
And no, you don't.
You're
no, you
public,
I
but
do.
you are like an influencer. Like
You-
you
yeah.
have a business.
I'm an influencer.
You're an influencer.
So
You're
let
an
it get to your
influencer.
head. You're a business.
you're
That is how
creating-
you sell and market.
Yeah, you're creating
like me.
content. I mean, like people when they're like going on about their partner.
Yeah.
And they went through a breakup, and then the
Oh,
next day they're like,
no.
"Love you, babe, going
was
away
so
for the
15.
weekend." And there's people in their 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
That are doing this
We all
shit.
know it's
Yeah.
going to be okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just feel like that when I look back at posts from 2009.
Oh, I don't.
the memories.
Yeah, the
It's so
memories.
funny.
Yeah.
What's your go-to sing in the shower song?
Oh, what was I saying?
Anything Lady Gaga.
I don't really sing in the shower. I just want to get out. I hate showering. I hate washing my hair. I like baths.
I love baths. I want.
Jen,
like a
you
clawfoot
probably
tub.
just shuffle through, eh?
Yeah, I do. I really
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It's like I have a song of the day, and I'm just singing.
Have you ever made a fake social media account?
to creep? No, I haven't.
Yeah, I have.
I know people that do. Okay, I know more people that do. Yeah.
It was only one time for one specific person.
Yeah.
You haven't?
You haven't?
No.
No, I haven't either.
No, because you just fucking use mine, eh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I feel like there's no shame in my game. I'll just creep on my own.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was a different situation. This was more of a professional situation than a.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Personal
Okay, yes.
situation.
Okay.
I get what you're
Interesting.
talking about now.
But now I'm embarrassed about it. Okay, so I guess I'll talk about it.
Can you talk about it now?
Are you going to regret talking about it?
Yeah.
No,
Is
because
this
it's
gonna be one of
whatever.
those, middle of
so
the
I
night,
made this
like-
fake account to I was feeling like imposter syndrome comparing.
Okay.
And I made a fake account because I blocked this person, so I didn't like compare. And then I made a fake account to like see what they were doing, so I could like make myself feel like shit. So
did it make you feel like shit?
So then the embarrassing part is I accidentally followed myself, and then they saw that I was
like your one follower.
So then they blocked you? That blocked the private account?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Caitlin! That would be probably my most embarrassing moment.
That's rough. One time I unfollowed someone just at like, oh, they're being cringy or something, and then they messaged me and were like, why did you unfollow me? Like, how did you know?
Yeah.
Like, do some people have like an app or something?
I do think people do have an app. I think Maddie has an app.
I wouldn't want an app. I wouldn't want an app. I wouldn't want to know.
Friend Maddie and wait for the message.
Oh, you get one.
You'll
get one.
Like, what's your problem?
That girl ain't afraid to say anything.
I think that's pretty much
No
it.
shame.
Unless you guys think that there was anything else. The only other thing was that like heavy one that it was like
your biggest regret. Yeah, I don't know. But biggest recent regret.
I already told you my biggest regret in fucking
the
speech auditorium.
I think not sticking up for what I truly believe in more, or not having the confidence to not having the confidence to really like step into who I know I'm capable of being.
And assert yourself in that kind of way.
And asserting yourself and sticking up for what you believe in and not being afraid.
But you learn from those experiences and you grow and you do that now.
Yeah, I do that now, but I just think back like, it's so true when they say, you know, if I knew then what I know now.
Exactly.
You know, things would have been a lot different. But again, we're here, friends.
Yep. We're all learning.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So on this note, I think that we've maxed ChatGPT. Is that what it is? ChatGPT. So we just want to wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Yeah, or whatever you're celebrating. And thanks for being here. And Gin, thanks for joining us and having fun with us. And if you made it through like this girl time, like
I think it's also important to recognize too that, you know, we know and are very aware that the holidays aren't as always merry for everybody. So you know, just hold on to what you can during this time and
find joy in little things.
And have gratitude.
Hopefully it could be this episode.
Yes. We love you guys.
See you in the new year.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.